Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy TYT, and you're on OMG. It's TYT or TYT Records, whatever, however y'all want to look at it, man. But I'm back at you guys with another What Have I Been Listening To video, guys. Like, it's been so long, man. I got a big stack of records, lately, because I've been listening to a lot of records at home lately, like in the morning time and stuff like that. So let's get right back and let's get right into this. Record number one, we got Jorja Smith. Little Things. I mean, falling or flying. Man, this is my album, guys. Like, this album right here, man, let me tell you guys, like, it's a banger, man. I think I talked about this album before on the channel, but "Falling to Fly" in the title track on here is one of my favorite songs, along with "Little Things" and "The Greatest Gift" or something like that. I love that song too. Those just the ones that pop right off the top of my head. But Jorja Smith, "Falling or Flying." Okay. But then in that same kind of R&B realm, woman R&B realm, we have her with Her. Now I got up on her when she was first coming up. So I'm a huge Her fan and fanatic. I went to her one of her concerts back like 2016, 2017, something like that, man. And knew all the songs and stuff. So yeah, it's very rarely, you go to a concert and know most of the songs unless you're a huge fan of the artist. But then we have Earth, Wind & Fire. Oh my gosh, All in All. This is one of my favorite albums by them. Way of the World, and then maybe this and Faces. But, every time I listen to this album, I go right to the song before Serpentine Fire. Serpentine, is that what it's called? I know I can't see. Yeah, Serpentine Fire. So I go right to the song before that. Like, I can't listen to that song without listening to the song before it, because it's like a straight instrumental, and it's like all like woodwind sounding like a song, and then right when Serpentine Fire. Oh, it's not even Serpentine Fire. It's Be Forever Wonderful. But I do like Serpentine Fire, but it's Be Forever Wonderful. So the song right before that one. You can't listen to that song. You can't listen to Be Forever Wonderful without listening to the song before that one. And I love that. So like, it would be times where I'll be listening to this. You know what I'm saying? Just for those two songs, and then, flip over to something else. But huge Earth, Wind & Fire fan. So always got some of the elements is on there. Okay, but then I remember this time, y'all, Roberta Flack. What's the name of this album? Killing Me Softly. Duh. Killing Me Softly. So it's an interesting album cover, though. Like, I didn't put the record back in the sleeve or nothing, but it's just like, y'all can see better on this one. But, like, this is crazy. Like, I'm just like, man. But then it's kind of cool, to see, no matter where you go, you get the glare, you know, I'm trying something new, baby. You know what I'm saying? Keep my videos a little interesting, you know what I mean? Make them a little interesting. All right. Let's see, this is a thing. The thing folds all crazy, and I can never get it back in this. But I probably should get something to put the record in, right? All right. But I kind of like that, but I don't know. It was an okay album. Then we got Melba Moore. Now, this lady right here, man, she can really, really sing, guys. She can really, really sing. This album, if you notice, I got it for 50 cents. I got that for 50 cents, guys. But this is an 80s album. You could tell it's an 80s R&B album. Just like different sounding, But I became a Melba Moore fan from this album here, Melba. And her Beatles remake, Long and Winding Road. It was a long and winding road. Cause I heard this song first, and then I'm listening to something. I'm somewhere, and then I hear the Beatles singing this song, and I'm like, oh. So I know where she got that from, and like I've been talking about, like there's this, or I'm gonna talk about, artists have been covering other songs. Other songs written and performed by other people. That was a thing back in those days, so, remakes ain't nothing new, but for the most part, when it comes to covers, artists kind of basically did it the same way of the original song. But I heard a Brian McKnight remake. It was a country song. I think it was Brian McKnight, Back at One, but it's a country song. I heard that when I was going to the bathroom yesterday in Swatley's. I'm like, hold on, that's Brian McKnight, Back at One, but it was a country song. So they're even doing covering songs like they did back in the day nowadays too. Yeah. But then I was listening to the Natalie Cole. I got to some more Natalie Cole, y'all. I think I listened to this album like a few weeks ago, guys. So like I don't really remember, but I know that it was a couple of songs that I played a couple of times. So I know I enjoyed this album, and I was always Don't Look Back, by the way. Don't Look Back, Natalie Cole. Another great project by Natalie Cole, guys. But just keep this moving, man, because I listen to a lot of records lately, man. Stacy Lattisaw. What's the name of this? Oh, Young and in Love. It's crazy, guys. Like the records like this, they got this little sticker at the bottom. I got a few of them like that. Like I got at this one thrift store. I don't remember where I bought this one at, But I started listening to this one because I was trying to listen to Let Me Be Your Angel. But I listened to this one, and this one had a lot of covers on it. Like Ray said, she recognized a couple of songs on there that, was a remake or whatever. But then I eventually listened to this. Let me be your angel. Okay. I think that's the one that's still on the thing. Like Ray was in the room laying down one morning and I was playing that, and then she got up out of bed. She was like, that song got me up out of bed. And I wasn't playing it that loud either, so. But let's start turning up a little bit, guys. Get a little high energy. A little high energy. These are my girls, y'all, straight off of Motown. Well, not really Motown. It's Berry Gordy, the Gordy Purple Label. Y'all know about that Purple Label. The Barge and Marvin Gaye and no, Marvin Gaye was on that other like Motown, but anyway. Turn it on. Don't keep turning me off. Man, I love this album, y'all. I love this album. It's certain albums that I loved when I started really getting heavy into having a whole lot of records. I've always had records, but to like buying a whole lot of records and stuff, like I will always listen to this one. And not disappointed. That was a good listen. I was around the house cleaning up and stuff, and I was just dancing along, you know what I'm saying? But moving along, we got Jackie Jackson. Okay, this project, I don't know the name of it. Y'all already know I can't see that much no more, so, and then but 1973 Motown, guys, Jackie Jackson. 1973, I wasn't even born. So I was always, curious about the other Jacksons other than, Michael and Jermaine, because I got an album by Marlon that I haven't listened to, and Jackie. It's my first time listening to this one. And that's my goal, guys, is to listen to everything that I have, and then I can make a decision on if I want to keep it or not, because, these records, guys, if you're not listening to them, unless you just like them that much, you could just move them along if you're not really, into them. I used to have 3 shelves like this. No. 2 shelves like this, and then a regular, 8 full of records. And then one day I just started getting rid of all of my duplicates, even though I won't get rid of my duplicate Earth, Wind & Fire ones. But, for the most part, all the other duplicate albums, I got rid of, and just stuff that I wasn't really listening to, I didn't like, I, just sold them or whatever. So I think I'm gonna start back selling records again, guys. So like I'm gonna be listening to a lot of these records, and if it's ones that I just not feeling. It might as well just move them along than just have them sitting here, collecting dust. But then we got into a little bit of case, personal. Oh my gosh. I was like, I knew I wasn't going to have to look at this title, but it's like personal conversation. Yeah, personal conversation. Oh my gosh. So this takes me back to my college days, guys. This was out when I was in college. Case. Classic album, classic R&B album, guys. The point of the video is to show you guys what I've been listening to, not so much, give you a little bit of insight on it, but, really not getting too much into the album and talking about them too much unless, there is a certain significance in it. Okay, so next we got LMA Tripping, Boot Up, Shot Clock. And my favorite song on here is Close. Let's get close. I love this album, y'all. And it was funny. I was flipping through my records one day, and then I seen that I had this. I didn't even know that I had this on record. But I'm glad that I do have it, you know, because this is still by far my favorite LMA record. You know, it was just like song after song after song on here. Cheap Shot, Shot Clock, Boot Up, Too Much, Sauce, whatchamacallit with Chris Brown, you know, Gut Feeling with her. Speaking of her, I was just talking about her. So yeah, back in those days, like 2016, 2017, 2018, I was listening to LMA, a lot of LMA, a lot of her, a lot of Kehlani, Georgia Smith, Sabrina Claudio. So just that whole class, you know, like, and you see all those people now, like there's just superstars, huge. All right, I got a couple more albums here, y'all. Busta Rhymes, ELE2. ELE2. Guys, I had to listen to this a long time ago because I don't remember listening to this. You know. So yeah. Oh, I bought this at the record store, just Guest Room Records. Okay. All right. I remember listening to a couple of songs on here, man. You know, that song with Lil Wayne with the Michael Jackson sample. Just look over your shoulders, honey. I think that's on this album. But this album, guys, this ELE2, like, I can remember when it first came out. Like this is all I was listening to. Remember when y'all used to listen to records like that, guys? Where, you know, that's all you listen to, you know, and if you was in a relationship and you're at home and that's all you listen to, like your spouse, like, man, if you don't play something else, you know. But we'll get back classic, guys. Last but not least, we have Switch. You pulled up, Switch. I think this is the, oh yeah, Switch. This is, all their albums is like Switch, then Switch 1, I mean Switch 2, you know what I mean? So this is just Switch. But this is the album. This is the album, guys. This is the album. You know, this is their album. This one has They'll Never Be on there. I Want to Be Closer. And there's another one on here. I don't think I Call Your Name is on here. I just want to get closer. They'll Never Be. I Don't Want to Be With You. Yeah. But yeah, this is the Switch album that you want to have, you know. Banger, guys. Oh man, I shouldn't take so long in between videos, you know. Then I wouldn't get lost in the sauce, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you did like the video, guys, just throw me a like and subscribe to the channel, man. Show your boy some love, man. But I'm Audi 5000, guys. Catch y'all on the next one.